Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to the Crispy Noodle podcast. Oh, fooled you. As you can see, if you're watching this on video, I'm in full screen. We are actually going on break this week because it's Labor Day weekend. So we're going to have some fun and kick back and relax. But, of course, that doesn't mean we're going to leave you high and dry. We need to give you some content. So we thought this week we'd give you some of the best odd news that we've encountered during this wacky, crazy year of 2020. I think you're going to enjoy it. I know I did. So without further ado, here we go. All right, and let's start off with our first odd news story from episode 16 of the Crispy Compact Communique, rentahitman.com.
So this story, we're going to Michigan.
Okay, there you go. Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan. How you guys doing in Michigan?
How you guys doing in Michigan? You know what's funny about Michigan? You just took a sip of your beer. That's one of our promos, the Michigan beer thing.
Yeah.
Remember that from way back in the day?
Yeah, Michigan beer thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great promo.
Yeah.
That's on our SoundCloud page if you guys want to head over there and re-listen to that classic. Okay, so here we go. We're going to Michigan in this story. I love dumb stories. This is a dumb story. A Michigan woman who wanted her ex-husband murdered actually went to the website rentahitman.com and applied.
Oh, man. rentahitman.com.
Yeah. How do I kill my husband?
I'm not going to Google that.
www.rentahitman.com. Well, obviously, if that sounds fake, it is of course fake. As a matter of fact, it is actually a hidden website run by investigators.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm really glad I didn't Google that right then.
So according to investigators, 51-year-old Wendy Ween.
Oh, man.
What a name. Don't you love these names? They get weirder and weirder.
They do get weird. It's like people that have weird names are required to be in the odd news. Like it's like when they're born, they sign the birth certificate and they also give them like the odd news handbook. They're like, this is what you have to look forward to later in life.
Yeah.
It's required. It's part of the contract.
Yeah.
Wendy Ween.
Wendy Ween. Yeah. What a name.
I normally like alliteration, but I do not like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about it. It just doesn't sound right.
That's a weird last name. Ween.
Is it W-E-E-N?
Yeah. W-E-E-N. Yeah. W-E-E-N. Yeah. Ween.
Ween.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's weird.
So Wendy Ween filled out a service request form on the website rentahitman.com.
Did she really think it was going to be that simple?
Well, I mean, in this era of the coronavirus, you have food being delivered to your house. You've got laundry being delivered to your house. I'm sure you can just get a hitman delivered.
Instead of Uber and Uber Eats, it's Uber Murders.
Yeah, sure. Uber Hitman.
Uber Hitman. Uber Hits.
The website has on its about page, quote, that rentahitman.com is your point and click solution.
Oh my God.
The website claims that its database has 17,985 hidden field operatives.
That's a very specific number.
Yeah. See, they were trying to get you on the details.
Yeah, but like normally websites just round up. Normally like, oh, we have 17,000 plus, whatever candidates. Yeah. They don't give you an exact number down to the single digits.
Yeah. The website also says that do not worry. You will be compliant with provisions of the 1964 Hitman Information Privacy and Protection Act.
What? Oh my God. These investigators had so much fun making this website.
Yeah. So
I'm assuming that's also not real.
yeah, that can't. Yeah.
What was that? The 1964? Give it to me again.
The 1964 Hitman Information Privacy and Protection Act.
I'm going to look it up.
I think it's supposed to be a play on HIPAA, the Health Information Privacy and Protection Act.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And then a blog post on the website says that, folks, we are still open during the coronavirus pandemic.
Well, I mean, that's the one profession where they can still do their job because they typically don't get within 6 feet. They got a sniper rifle. They're taking them out from a distance, social distancing, being a hitman during the pandemic. If you're looking for work, that's a terrible recommendation. Don't listen to me.
We here at rentahitman.com have told all of our secret field operatives that they must enforce social distancing even in the field of work. They must stay 6 feet away from the victim, from the targets.
I'm glad they're taking those precautions.
They must wash their hands after every job.
You should wash your hands after committing murder anyway.
They have to wear masks. They got to hide their identity.
See what I mean? It's the perfect job during a pandemic.
There you go.
So everybody out there, become hitmen.
There you go. That number is going to climb. The 17,985 hidden field operators.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to climb up soon. Okay, so back to Wendy Ween. She submitted to the website a form that identified her and her former spouse as the intended victim. That's when Michigan State Police then contacted her for follow-up. So there you go. This is actually like customer management here. Oh, yeah. I see you've placed a service request.
Oh my God. That's great customer service, though. If only actual customer service worked that well.
Yeah, they're following up. They're
following up. Yeah,
we got places. We got people to hit, places to go. Come on,
people to hit.
You serious about this or not?
Oh my God.
That's when they negotiated a place where the two would meet. Then an undercover trooper then met Wendy Ween in a parking lot in South Rockwood, which is 25 miles south of Detroit. That's when Wendy Ween said that she had $5,000 to fulfill the job contract.
That's pretty cheap for a hitman, don't you think? $5,000
in cash?
It's weird to have it in cash, but in total, I mean, $5,000.
Oh, you're saying that doesn't sound that much to kill somebody?
Right? Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's pretty risky, carrying $5,000 in cash.
Oh yeah,
and just handing it over to somebody and be like, yeah. I trust you're going to fulfill the job.
Right. No, you got to do the half now, half when the job is done. Haven't they ever watched any sort of movies or TV shows?
I don't know. She's Googling how to find a hitman.
That's also true.
Yeah, I don't think she's the smartest of criminals here.
Yeah. If you can find something like that through Google, it's probably not what you're looking for.
That's not the dark web. No.
Yeah, just because your color palette in Google Chrome is like dark doesn't make it the dark web.
Yeah. That's not
I'm using night mode. It's the dark web.
That's not how the internet works.
No, that's not how this works.
Come on.
That's not how any of this works.
Wendy, you need to take an IT class or something. This is not how this works.
Oh man.
When she handed over the $5,000, that's when she was arrested and charged with murder, solicitation, and also using a computer to commit a crime. Apparently, that's a separate charge.
That's a separate charge?
Yeah, but I think murder's the big one. That's just icing on the cake.
So if you beat somebody to death with a laptop, do you get murder and using a computer to commit a crime?
I guess so.
I'm just curious.
I get you are using the computer as to commit a crime. She was booked on $500,000 bond, so I don't think she'll be getting out anytime soon.
No.
By the way, there's her mugshot. If you want to, there it is. There it is. It's working again. She's she's at Rapture. There you go.
Is that how we're going to end every show now? With you in the odd news, you showing an image of the perp and then having it interact with the virtual background? I mean, I don't have any problems with that.
I mean, if it works, I don't see what the problem is. There you go.
Oh, now it's not going to do it.
Working. Oh, maybe I got to put her on this. I don't know. So sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Now it went off. Well, that was her. That was Wendy Ween.
That was her.
That was good old Wendy Ween. Sorry, Wendy.
Good old Wendy Ween. I hate the name. I hate the fact that she thought she could rent a hitman from just Googling rent a hitman.
Yeah, rentahitman.com.
Rentahitman.com.
Your newest service during the coronavirus.
And she thought it was as cheap as $5,000. I feel like it should be way more expensive to have somebody killed. $5,000?
How much?
At least 10.
Oh,
right?
I mean, that's only 5,000 more.
That's double, Rich.
Yeah. 10,000.
What do you think? What do you think? What do you think a human life is worth?
Well, here's what I think it comes. I think it comes down to how you want the person killed, because then you have Then you've got tiered options.
Well, no, that's true. It's how clean a job do you want? Do you want somebody to storm in there with a shotgun? Or do you want it like, the Hitman video game where you're like poisoning their coffee and like sneaking around, because
do you want Nicky Santoro from Casino, or do you want Hitman?
Yeah.
Are you looking for Joe Pesci or classic,
or like an assassin,
stealth assassin? Yeah.
So what is the lowest tier in your pricing system?
Well, it would have to be the Pesci tier, because that's literally just up to a guy and just pay.
And what does Joe Pesci cost?
That's $7,500.
$7,500. Okay.
But see, I'm being realistic here. You gotta have
realistic. Yeah.
You gotta have a tiered system.
Right. It can't just be $5,000 or $10,000, just a flat rate. You're right, because there's expenses, gas, and food for stakeouts, and there's a whole bunch of other things that go into the cost of getting someone killed.
Yeah.
So what's the very high end, like the premium service that you're offering?
Yeah, Hitman 47. That sounds about right.
And what does that cost in your pricing scale?
100,000. I don't know.
You're just making stuff up.
You know what's really scary is like you got to think about this, like for like millionaires. Like that's nothing to like a multimillionaire. All right, sure.
You just created like at least 107 new conspiracy theories for people online.
Whoops.
I mean, those conspiracy theories probably already existed.
Yeah, I've been watching too many BuzzFeed Unsolved episodes.
Oh man, they're so good. I'm still watching them.
Yeah, they are very good. But unfortunately, you think everything's a conspiracy afterwards.
Yeah, everything is just solved by aliens or
yeah. Well, at least you're not on the other end of the spectrum where you think you can kill somebody by Googling those services. So, Wendy, sorry, we can't defend you on this one.
I want to be somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
And now let's move to another interesting one that checks off all the boxes in the odd news from episode 15. Naked man does drugs with Jesus.
And for this story, we are going to Kentucky.
Oh, Kentucky. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think we've probably been there before. I don't remember anything from Kentucky. Nothing jumps out to me.
Yeah, but probably been a while since we actually covered something in Kentucky.
Yeah. So what are they doing in Kentucky?
All right. Well, this first line of the story just pretty much lets you know what it is and doesn't bury the lead, as they say in the newspaper business. After breaking into a Kentucky home, a naked man had to explain to police that the reason why he did was because he was using mushrooms with Jesus Christ and they were playing a virtual reality game together.
Wow. There's a lot going on In the
What a sentence.
yeah. So okay, so he's doing drugs with God,
With Jesus Christ himself.
Jesus Christ himself,
Yes.
and playing a virtual reality game
With him at the same
with
time.
him.
Yes. No, not Jesus, the one Jesus Christ.
The one, the only Jesus Christ superstar.
Yeah.
Playing a virtual reality game. So, all right, I got to hear more. I don't.
That's a hell of a sentence, isn't it?
So, right. So, I mean, obviously, all right, go ahead. Just keep reading. I'm like trying to wrap my mind around this.
Okay, so here's the beginning of the story.
Okay.
While en route to a 911 call about a male subject running down the roadway completely naked.
Oh, I forgot he was naked, too.
Yeah, by the way, he's naked. Yeah.
I got so hung up on the Jesus Christ and virtual reality thing. I forgot that he was naked and breaking into somebody's home.
Totally naked. Yep. So apparently this started out first that he was running on a roadway and hitting random cars with his hands. So just like banging on them as he was going through the street.
Okay.
Naked. Just, yeah. Bang, 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 bang.
Out of his mind.
Yes. So upon arriving at the home at 1:30 in the morning, cops encountered 41-year-old John Stephanopoulos, who was standing naked in the residence.
Just standing there, just waiting.
Yeah. I'm waiting for my next objective. Jesus, where are you?
Oh, he's communicating with Jesus.
Yeah.
So wait, so Jesus wasn't with him. Jesus was like, they were playing an online game together.
Yeah, it says well, first he did mushrooms.
Right.
Jesus Christ loves mushrooms.
Oh, of course.
Yes. And then they were playing this virtual reality video game.
Okay.
That's how this works.
I didn't know Jesus was a gamer.
Hey, sure, why not?
Sure, why not?
He has all the game consoles. He's got all the cheat codes.
Do you think Jesus gets mad when games have like God mode in them?
Yeah, he's like, how dare you? That's my mode.
How dare they? Yeah, exactly.
I'm only supposed to be using that mode, not you.
That's right, exactly.
Okay, so obviously cops deduced that the 41-year-old John Stephanopoulos was not a owner of the property. That's when they also noted that he also had some blood and mud on his back. Don't know how that happened, but okay. Blood and mud.
Okay. That's alarming. Was it his own blood?
I hope so. I don't know. I don't know whose blood it is.
Yikes. Okay.
Yeah.
Blood and mud on his back, standing naked in a room.
Yeah. Cops then ordered him to get on the ground, and he refused. So cops had to taser him.
Of course.
So
that makes sense.
Boy, this is just a horrible level in this game, man. It's gone wrong. I got blood. I got mud. Now this dude's tasering me. What's happening?
So does he think he's still playing the virtual reality game at this point?
Maybe the taser wakes him up. I don't know, but I have to imagine at this point he's still thinking he's in a video game.
Oh my God.
So they found where Stephanopoulos entered. He apparently banged down the front door of the home and punched several holes in the drywall.
Oh my God.
Why this guy?
That sucks.
If he gets an objective, he's coming for you.
I want to know. Like, is he imagining the world around him as his video game? I have to assume. So he thinks he's like punching like bad guys or something, but he's just punching holes in walls.
Yeah, and entering a residence.
I want to know, does he see Jesus with him? Is Jesus physically there with him? Or is Jesus like playing online with him? You know what I mean? Or like...
yeah, it's a co-op mission.
It's a co-op mission, right.
Look, my son, I've known you for this long. You're a really talented gamer, but now you must break into this house. Good luck.
So wait, is Jesus playing with him or a character in the game? Because he says playing with Jesus. What does that mean? What does with mean?
I
Like
don't know.
alongside him, or he's just like he's a character in this imaginary game, or
I think it's like it's his second player because he also said he did mushrooms with him.
oh, that's right, he did mushrooms with Jesus.
Yeah, don't forget about that part.
That's right.
Very important.
There's so much going on in this story. There's like a checklist of all the different kinds of odd news stories there are, and this hits every single one. Drugs, naked, breaking and entering, some sort of religiosity.
Yeah, there's the religious aspect.
Bad excuses to the police. It's messy, blood and mud. He's checking. All he needed to do was like make some food in this person's house.
Yeah,
and end up at Walmart, and we would have had everything. We would have
the odd news cycle.
Yeah, exactly. We would have gone for the whole cycle.
And Florida, it has to be some sort of Florida.
Florida. Well, this is Kentucky. Yeah, damn
Kentucky. You're not Florida.
We would have got like 9 out of 10. That's still pretty good.
Still pretty good. Nice. It was a good attempt, Kentucky.
It was a good. You gave it a good college try, Kentucky.
Yeah. Apparently this is where the blood came from. So, because apparently when he tried to punch the drywall, he also got a window, and there were several pieces of broken glass lying on the floor with blood covering them. So that's where.
How did he get on his back?
Maybe like you're punching and like he's doing it with such vigor, like a windmill, just like bam, he's like kind of going forward.
And it like splatters on his back from like.
Well, I mean, if you cut an artery, if you cut something serious, it spurts. That doesn't. I know this.
If he cuts an artery, he's dead, Rich.
Well, I mean,
but like a big vein.
Thank you. All right, I didn't mean artery, but something like that. Yeah, some sort of major vessel.
Right.
Yeah, it'll have force behind it. It won't just
ooze.
Yeah.
Do you think that he punched through a window and he cut himself badly enough that as he's flailing about, it's getting blood on his back?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he is also flailing about, so maybe like he's like going, I don't know, maybe something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
Somehow the blood got on his back. I don't know what you want from me. So that's when the cops were taking him to the cop car, and that's when Stephanopoulos kept saying that, quote, "I've been taking mushrooms, hallucinogenic mushrooms, with Jesus Christ, the one Jesus Christ."
Hallucinogenic mushrooms? I thought he was just eating shiitake mushrooms.
No, this is the big boy stuff.
I just thought it was interesting. He had to specify. I've been taking mushrooms, the hallucinogenic kind.
With the one true Jesus Christ.
With the one true Jesus Christ.
Yeah, not Jesus down the street. No, one true Jesus Christ. And that we were playing a virtual reality video game together.
Were playing or are playing? Were they playing it and then they decided to stop playing?
It said were. Do you think maybe this?
So in his mind, it's no longer virtual reality at that point.
No, I think he still thinks he's doing something.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to go with. He still thinks he's playing a game and Jesus is giving him they're like
chatting online.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to go with.
Okay.
So in conclusion, cops arrested the man. He's got a pretty standard mugshot there.
That's about what I expected.
Yeah, pretty standard mugshot there. All right, his charges. He got indecent.
Boy.
Yeah, actually, it's a couple. He got indecent exposure, burglary, public intoxication, and menacing.
I always love that charge, menacing.
Just menacing. That's a charge. You cannot be.
He looks so mean. He's menacing.
Hey, that's right. He does look like somebody you don't want to mess with. That is a very menacing face there.
It is a menacing face. You're right. It's a very menacing face.
With the Hoth background, it looks like he's like about to target that little turret there.
Yeah, he's giving that turret like this look.
Dun it.
Oh my God.
This is what we've devolved to here on the Crispy Compact Communique.
You literally just did that. So for audio only listeners, Rich, because of the virtual background, everything else fades away except for the image of this perp on Rich's screen. And he was like pantomiming this dude around this Hoth background. It was great.
Yeah. So there you go.
It was like an Academy Award winning performance.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
I expect my Emmy or Oscar nomination in the winner. Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you.
And now we move to A Sign of the Times with episode 18's lackluster sanitizer heist. This is an interesting story coming out of Iowa. We've had a couple of Iowa stories recently.
Yeah, it's out there it's sort of in the middle of the country, just hanging out, doing its thing.
Yeah,
in the middle of nowhere. I don't know. I don't trust states out in the middle of nowhere.
Well, I think that's a good call because you get people like this guy, Mark Gray.
Well, he looks very angry.
Yeah, he doesn't look happy to be on the golf course.
No, he doesn't. He looks like I would look on the golf course.
This is actually Mike.
That's actually a picture of me on the golf course. Like, why am I here? Why are you making me do this? Who is this? Legendary golfer. I'd rather be fighting dinosaurs.
Yeah, he's not very happy.
No.
Well, there's a reason why he's not very happy.
Okay.
He apparently had one of the worst heists I think we've ever had here on the Odd News.
We've had quite a few bad heists.
That's
so
right.
This has to be really bad.
Yep. In what may be the least lucrative heist ever, Mark Gray, a convicted felon, decided to break into random businesses. They included, let's see, it included a, oh wait, where was it? I had it and then I lost it. This is the problem of reading the story on the cell phone. You lose the place.
Yeah.
Oh well. Anyway, the point is he broke into a couple of these businesses. Oh, here it is. Finally, I found it.
You should print it out before the show, man.
I know. It's 2020. Nothing makes sense anymore.
2020.
All right. So he broke into, he broke into a restaurant, a counseling agency, and then
counseling agency.
Yep. And then the coup de grace, a Iowa bank.
Okay. Man,
So he's just
really going for it all.
Yeah. Investigators alleged that around midnight he was smashing the glass doors of these places. So I don't think he's realizing that the last one is a bank, because that seems like a very serious crime. Like, compared.
How could you not know it's a bank?
Seriously, you go from just restaurant, then the counseling agency, that's not that bad, and then bank. That seems like a big step up. What?
I don't believe that he doesn't know it's a bank. Most banks have the word bank on them somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was dark. Maybe he didn't see the words. I don't know.
So you think he's just going down the street, just smashing window one after another?
Yeah, because are you ready for what his goal was?
Sure.
He wasn't trying to steal money. His goal was a loot of hand sanitizer.
I mean, this is a uniquely pandemic-themed odd news story, and I love it. It's perfect.
Yep. So you get what I'm saying at? I think he's like, oh my God, I need hand sanitizer. This is going to be like the bounty of a lifetime. Okay,
why not CVS?
Yeah, like
why not Walgreens? Why not a supermarket?
Well, he must have. This bright idea just came to him at midnight, and he just goes for the first 3 glass doors that he saw.
He just walks out his door. What are the first 3 businesses? Restaurant, counseling services, bank.
Yeah, and then the last one's the bank.
So I'll say this: I think what he did is he tried to outsmart himself. He's like, okay, everybody's going to be breaking into CVS. All the robbers are going to be breaking into the pharmacies and the drugstores and the groceries. I can't bring into those places. Too obvious.
Yeah.
No, I got to hit up the restaurants because they still have to clean their hands.
That's right.
Nobody's robbing restaurants because nobody's eating in them.
That's right.
Thinking, what else? Not doctor's offices. Too obvious. No, it's a big no-no. Everybody's going to be robbing the doctors. You know who they're not going to be robbing? The counselors, because they deal with clients. They still got to clean their hands. The bank, that was just sheer stupidity. I don't know. I can't come up with an excuse for that one.
So he had those. So in your mind, he had those 2 locations down pat.
And then he just got. It was just bloodlust.
Yeah.
It was just blind rage. He was just smashing at that point.
He had the perfect corner of stores that he knew he was going to hit. I know just the location. And he goes from 1, bang, 2, bang. Oh, a 3rd door. Let's go for it. Bang. Oh,
Bang.
Shit, it's a bank.
It's a bank. Whoops. So is that what finally tripped him up? Was, I'm assuming the bank had more security than a restaurant, and the counseling. Actually, this is going to sound bad. Counseling service is probably the best one to hit, because I can't imagine they would have a lot of security.
No,
it was just throwing that out there.
Yeah, no, it was the bank, because they got him on camera there at the bank, and the alarms tripped.
Yeah,
the cameras,
that'll happen.
Yeah, the cameras show that he entered into the bank lobby area and stole the hand sanitizers from each station.
So he was on the right thinking. His final target was not the best one.
The bank should not have been included on your list of targets for stealing hand sanitizers.
If you're going to rob a bank, do it for more than hand sanitizer. He knows there's money there, right?
Oh, wait.
Money.
What? This is one of those places that keeps money.
Oh, my God. Yeah. So you can buy hand sanitizer with the money. I'm not advocating robbing banks, but if you're going to, do it right. That's all I'm saying. I'm just asking you to do it right.
Yeah.
I like this story. This is a good one.
Yeah. Post arrest, he told police officers that he entered the businesses and he thought of things of value that he could steal, and the things that he thought of were hand sanitizers.
This guy's just dumb.
Yeah.
So he didn't go there for hand sanitizer. He went there for something valuable. And in his stupid Neanderthal mind, he's like, well, a lot of people have been talking about hand sanitizer. I don't hear anybody talking about money anymore. Money must not be valuable. It's the hand sanitizer and the toilet paper that's valuable. This guy's an idiot.
Hand sanitizer is the new currency.
He probably watched the news and they're all talking about hand sanitizer, because recently there was an article that lots of hand sanitizer is not good for you. So he's like, man, everybody's talking about it. Now's my chance to snatch it up. But again, you can use the money that you steal from the bank as a proper bank heist to buy hand sanitizer.
No, you might as well just cut out the middleman. I don't need these paper bills nonsense.
See, this is why I don't like the middle of the country. Because they get people like this doing dumb stuff. Iowa, out in the middle of nowhere. They got geniuses like this that think hand sanitizer is currency.
Yep.
I look foolish in the New World Order when we have to pay for everything in hand sanitizer.
Yeah, that's a new currency.
Yeah.
Cops were able to track him down and arrest him. He was locked up on a trio of felony charges. His bond was set at only $6,000.
For robbing a bank?
Right?
Actually, robbing a bank and 2 other businesses. That's not bad. Make it sound like you're buying a service. That's not bad.
I think they probably felt sorry for him. They're probably like, he didn't actually steal money. He wasn't actually planning a bank heist.
They're like, oh, look at the poor little idiot. Oh, we'll let him off easy.
Yeah, let's just do a $6,000 bond. He's not going anywhere. Where's he gonna go? He doesn't have enough hand sanitizer.
Yeah. He doesn't have enough hand sanitizer to buy his way across the country. Yeah.
Yeah. Where's he gonna go?
Oh my God.
All right. Last but certainly not least, we're going all the way back to episode 6, simply entitled "Elderly Woman Needs Firefighters." You'll see.
All right. The story this week, we're going to Ohio.
Oh, not Florida.
No, but still.
Okay.
Nothing,
Ohio is still a weird place.
Nothing good comes out of nothing good comes out of Ohio.
No, nothing good comes out of
Joe
Ohio.
Burrow, I'm sorry. He's going to waste his career with the Bengals. They're not going to go anywhere.
I mean, that was already a given, wasn't it?
I'm going to say it right now. The Joe Burrow's first 4 years are going to be a waste.
Oof. Bold prediction.
Yeah. Okay, so you ready for our odd news story of the week here, Mike?
Yeah, what do you got?
An Ohio woman called 911 late Saturday evening to report that, quote, my pussy is on fire and that the fire department needs to put it out with their hose.
Wow.
Right off the bat.
Right off the bat.
Help.
So we're dropping all the filters on Facebook Live.
Yeah.
On time.
Yeah.
Okay.
This it's late now. It's 10 o'clock.
It's late now.
All the kids are in bed.
Is she writing a bad porno? What's happening here?
Yeah. 50.
It's just like, wow, wow, wow. It's like,
wow, that was really good, Mike.
I mean,
that was good. Do you practice the bass guitar?
I am a big time bass player. Yeah, absolutely.
So 50-year-old Katrina Morgan. 50.
Okay. Oh, wow.
50.
50. Hey, age is just an abstract barrier there.
Yeah, she wants to have some fun.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
So she called 911 and told the police dispatcher her request. Then she hung up. Then the police dispatcher called her back. Morgan reiterated the same exact thing and said that you need to come down. My vagina is on fire. I just realized something, by the way, with us being visual, I can show you the mugshot here. There she is.
Oh my God.
Perfect. She needs just some firefighters to come down and help her out.
Oh yeah. They're very eager to do that.
So instead of firefighters, she got cops, unfortunately. Cops arrived.
Probably work for her too.
She's not picky.
No, she just wants a man in uniform is what it is.
Yeah. Cops arrived and confronted her. She was highly intoxicated, according to police reports.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yep. She also was having trouble walking, including several times when she walked right into walls.
That whole intoxicated thing.
Man, those walls, they come out of nowhere.
They just spring up out of you, right?
If you don't have quality firefighters, what are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
That's why you need their axes. You need to chop down the walls so there's no walls.
So there's no walls jumping in her path.
Right. And then you put the fire out in her panties. So when cops then told her she was going to be under arrest for misusing the 911 system, she then fought the cops. Smart move. Yeah.
I mean, if there's one thing that always makes an arrest better is when you fight the cops.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that. Yeah,
right.
That always ends well for the criminal.
Hey, wait a minute. You're not in a firefighter uniform.
What did she think was going to happen?
Yeah, did she think like a porno was going to come to life?
Right.
Like, is this how it actually works?
That's how it works. She had cameras set up and everything. She thought she was going to be a star.
Is this how the sex works?
How the sex works?
I just call them up.
Just call them up.
After some time, they eventually got her to the ground and handcuffed her. She was then placed in the rear of the police cruiser. She's booked on multiple counts, including disrupting public service and making false alarms and resisting arrest.
Yep.
And the disrupting public service is a felony in Ohio.
Ooh. So
unfortunately, she's got more trouble.
You can't be randomly calling 911 with that nonsense.
She just really wanted.
Also, aren't there like other numbers you can call? Like, there like?
Shouldn't there be a direct number to the firehouse that you could have went through?
No, but I mean, like specifically for the purposes that she specifically needed.
Has she ever heard of Tinder?
I mean, like, she has other outlets.
Yeah.
It's not a 911 emergency.
Well, to her it is.
To her,
she's on fire.
Yeah. She was burning up.
Yeah, her crotch is burning, apparently.
Something she caught, probably.
Or apparently lack thereof, that because she really wanted to have some action. She wanted to have some fun. But yeah, there you go. True story. Just Ohio, and
you know what it is? It's quarantine.
Yeah.
That's what it is. She's just going crazy. She's going stir crazy.
She's probably been locked up for the last 6 weeks.
Doing nothing but drinking, apparently.
Yeah.
Because she's walking into walls.
Going through her stash, walking in the walls.
You know it's bad when you're walking in the walls.
If you're walking into more than 2 walls a day, I would consider stopping the drink. I think that might be a good sign.
If you're walking into multiple walls. Also, what were these cops doing where they're just like watching her just bump, bump, bump into the wall, you know? Aren't they?
The one guy is like stopping the other cop, like,
it's like
over under 2 walls. Over under. Let's take some bets.
It's like watching a fly try to fly out a window. You know?
Time it. Let's see how much you do. But there you go. True story there. Yeah, people are going crazy. There you go.
Yeah, they are.
Call the fire department for some booty.
Call the fire department.
Yep. All right, folks, there you have it. Some already instant classic odd news story. I tell you what, 2020 has been a strange year, but you can always rely on the Crispy Noodle to give you the hard-hitting, true odd news that just never seems to stop. So, thank you for tuning in to this week's episode. It is a clip show. I know, a little bit of a cop-out, but yeah, gotta enjoy some vacation when you can. We will be back next week, fresh new episode. If the coronavirus is not stopping football, we're getting ready for week 1. We're big Eagles fans, so we're ready to dive into the football season, and I'm sure Mike is as well. If you like what you heard, make sure you go to thecrispynoodle.com. Make sure you're following us on all the social media channels, simply The Crispy Noodle. And if you want to follow us on Twitter, I am at Rich Liebig, RichLiebig, and my co-host is at Mikey Costanzo. And yeah, let us know if you want us to talk about something specific on our episode next week when we will be have fresh new content for you ready to go. But for now, I'm going to enjoy the weekend. I'm going to go get a beer and I'm going to relax. It's been a long year. We still have a little bit more to go, but we'll get there. That'll do it. We'll see you guys next week. Later. Bye-bye. I think I'm actually going to go get that beer.